Hello, hello, hello. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I need to grab a lap or a charger, and also I'm trying to embed this. Hopefully, it started actual um, on the actual 9 o'clock. So here we go. Thank you. Hopefully, okay, here we go. Save that. Hopefully, you're all with me. Okay. Hey, Philip, I'm just changing things up. Are you still able to access it from Edmodo? I'm just changing the settings for everyone on Edmodo. Edit posts. Hopefully it's the same link. I have no idea. No, it's not the same link. Okay. That should be it. If I were to press on this, does it go live? Yeah, it does. There we go. Perfect. We are all set. Where is everyone? This is live, Rosie. That's right. Can you tell whoever was on the last link to come into this one? Okay. I want to wait because I know that Tim is usually here pretty quickly. Okay. Okay, here we go. If you don't catch this, hopefully you do. Hello, hi Emma, hi Nancy. Awesome. Hopefully everyone is here. Can you message maybe on Teams or Edmodo and let everyone know that we've switched the link just because it's now live on YouTube. I just tested it, or live on Edmodo. I've just tested it. So I want to go through this with everyone. It's going to take about 20-ish minutes. Oh, is it live? Okay, perfect. Thanks, Rosie. Yes, there was another link, Emma. I had to change it up because I needed it to go live, not 4 hours later um, on YouTube, because I think the link would have been live as well in 4 hours. And I need to tell you about your math test sevens. So there's some things that you have to specifically do so that it will you'll get full marks. And I don't want you not to lose those marks. Okay. Hi everyone. Good. Tim usually chimes in as well. Marcus is here. Good. Okay. Hopefully people who are okay. Good. Here we go. Hopefully you are paying attention to this, and I'm going to go through this right now. I know Isabella was there earlier, same with Lucas. I'm not sure if they're going to comment, but let's just go with the math test first. So sevens, if you are here, your math test today will go live around 10 o'clock. You'll have until 1 p.m. to finish it today. However, I will open up a tutorial after this live session on Teams that if you want to get some help, we definitely can do that. Okay, so how to answer. There's going to be some questions where it will say, give me the equation to fully answer the question, something like that. and it's a fill in the blank. So it's going to have bracket, underscore, underscore, bracket, and then it's going to say underscore, bracket, underscore, underscore, bracket, that's Mr. Mahira, equals, and then I don't know what this is, bracket, bracket, bracket. Okay, so does this apply for Math Possible group? No, because you've already taken your summative. Okay, in these brackets, you have to put in the positive or negative and the integer. Okay, so if you were adding +1, you have to put +1. Whoops, positive apostrophe, +1. If you're doing addition or subtraction, you have to put subtracted by, and if it's -2, it's -2. Now, in the answers or the comments, can you tell me what the answer is? And if you don't know what the answer is, you might need to study a little bit more. It is... I know that there's a lag. Okay, so I'll just answer it. You are going to put +3. Okay? Because negative and negative equals positive. So let me say that again. You are doing a positive and negative. Okay? You have to put in this and that. Again, you will have blanks to fill just like this. So if you are unsure of what to do, you have to put this in. And if you don't put it in, I'm going to give you 0 because the post did say you have to watch this video first. Okay? So, Tim, good. Sorry, no, Tim, it is not 3. Marcus, it is not 3. Alexa, it is not 3. Sorry. You have to put +3 or else it will not give you a correct response. So once again, if you are doing, I can't even remember what the numbers were. Was it 1? Was it +1 minus -3? You have to put the integers or the positive, negative, or else it will not. I just changed it. Is that 2? It has to be +3. Do not put 3 because you will not get a correct answer. Okay, we're good. Okay, so that is for the 7s test. 6s, you have not. You're not finished your unit yet, so we can't go on with it. Okay. Now, giving your best. Now, I've got to talk to some of you about this. For the first 2 weeks, it was a slow progression. The math test is not mandatory, Emma, because you're on the Math Possible. Okay. We established a routine of giving space and time. You started off very well by liking the post every day, but now I'm seeing sort of this, people are fading, unfortunately. People are not being able to give their best anymore. I'm getting assignments late, like 10 o'clock. And again, some of them are okay, but for the most part, I can tell that all your ideas have been throughout the day. Like you were coming back to it throughout the day. And that's, to me, is not acceptable because you're not paying attention to the assignment. So the slow progression definitely means I wanted you to establish the question of the day, the first steps, and you had this dedicated time that you just did work. Some of you are not following that anymore. And I know that because you're posting questions like how do I do certain things on Edmodo like late in the afternoon when you know no one's going to be on there anymore. I've also asked everyone to sort of stop around 1-ish. You know, you don't have to stop, but if 90% of the class has stopped at 1 p.m. because they were following the instructions, posting a question at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, or messaging me at 10 or 11 saying, I can't do the assignment, I don't know why you're telling me that. So this week, we added a little bit more. And the reason why I did a slow progression, because I knew that, let's do this again. First week, we established routines. We're past the other weeks now. Second week, we added a little bit more than the routine. So we added assignments like language arts. This week, we added more technology like Padlet, using Flipgrid. And the reason why I'm doing a slow progression is because next week, where if you remember the very first email I sent to your parents when we first started learning again in school, is that we're starting project creation. I'm on track. And for some of you, you haven't been paying attention. So I need you to really dig down deep now because the effort is not there. Some of your assignments, it's definitely lacking. You're asking questions late in the afternoon. I talked about that. And you're not reading the posts. I know that because many of you haven't liked the post where I said you have to like this, or I'm going to be, contacting, or I'm going to be letting you know, or you're going to get a 0. There was 4 people, one person I had to take away. So 3 people yesterday who submitted your lesson 3 because it was a really quick assignment and you didn't watch it. Do you know how I know that? Because the live stream or the video that we did was close to 40 minutes long. I got lesson 3, which I posted. Let's see this. I posted it at 9. The live stream, we finished at 9:40 and they didn't join us. And I posted the link at 11. They started giving me assignments before 11:30. So there's no way that they could have watched the whole live stream. So 3 people for sure did not watch the live stream and submitted the assignment regardless. So I know you're not reading the posts. Yes, and I'm going to give people calls tomorrow. They know who they are. Well, you don't know who you are. I know exactly the people who are not reading posts. The problem is in class, it takes me 3 seconds to pull everyone together and give you information. Mr. Nicanor, what do we do here? It takes me 3 seconds to pull everyone together to give you information. Now, I cannot do that. It's almost impossible for me to talk to 5 people at the same time and tell them instructions. I literally have to write the post and I can't do anymore. So there's a difference between teaching support and technical support. Right now, I can't be technical support because that's not fair to the people who are paying attention. This is what I have done, and I don't know why. It's hard for me not to help people. I'm not only helping people in this classroom, I'm also helping people, the staff members that don't know how to use technology. I'm helping people in other districts who don't know how to use technology. I want to be creating the best assignments and the best projects and giving you the best feedback. I can't be doing technical support. I'm literally I'm getting direct messages over, and this isn't just it. I'm getting direct messages over my Wi-Fi isn't working. I don't know what to do with that. I can't help your Wi-Fi. My computer isn't loading. I don't know what to do with your computer. It's hard for me. I continue to offer technology from the school and no one has taken up that offer. I can literally give you devices that work and yet people are saying no. And I'm getting constant messages. Messages like, can you send me the link? No, I'm not going to send you the link. I'm getting messages like, oh, where's the lesson 1 overview? How do I log into Flipgrid? How do I use Padlet? All these questions that I've covered ad nauseum over and over and over again. And I'm getting direct messages. They're not even in the post where someone else can help. So I am taking, probably an hour a day just answering direct messages over things that I'm just saying, read the post. We're in week 3 now. I didn't mind the first week, obviously. I didn't mind the second week, obviously. The third week, if you're still trying to figure out how to go onto Flipgrid, and I've given you many, many, many posts, and many people here can help, I can't help you. So what I can do is create a mini or a small group for you. If you need help, someone else can help you. Or just post it. If you don't know it by now, you can't be embarrassed. You have to step up. One of the first videos I said is, can you please use your character and your integrity from the first 8 months of the classroom and give me more now? If you have to constantly direct message me because you're embarrassed that you don't know enough, either you have to now learn the technology or you got to get over your pride and just say, hey, I need help. Okay? That showing weakness does not mean that you are weak. It means that you're humbling yourself to ask for help, and that is not weakness. That is actually a sign of strength. So please be strong and help yourself. I can't continue to help you anymore. That's technical support. If you need help with the concepts, which is what I'm doing with people who need help with math, that's teaching support. So let me help those instead of taking 5 hours out of my week to answer questions. Can I use that 5 hours to plan great lessons, 5 hours to make great tutorials, 5 hours to help people live? Okay? Can I ask you all that? Can you give me a thumbs up or a 1 or an A okay on the chat stream? Okay, I felt like I just needed to let you know that because I'm taking up too much time helping all these small things when you need to now step up. It is now, we're walking into week 4. Can you believe that? Week 4. It's April 30th. The last time I saw you was March 16th. It's been 1 month and 2 weeks since I last saw you. Please don't regress. We need to progress and go forward. Okay, so tutorial after, it is now 9:20. Um, also, just going back with the effort, if I give an assignment 2 weeks ago, again, I'm just going to give it a 0. You know where Edmodo is. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Rosie. Thanks, Sam. You know that Edmodo is just like this. And as a student, actually, let's go to my student. Is that it? Okay, here's the student grid. If I go to home, I can see on this side all the things that are upcoming. Before, when I said optional like walkthrough, it'll be here. But also, you can go to your planner up here. I don't know why I'm sort of lagging there. Or you can go to your planner calendar. And what I'll try and do here is update this calendar so that you'll see what's gonna go on. You have no excuse. There's nothing that I put on here, but you've got your stuff here. You can make your own schedule as well. You have no excuse to say on the day after that it's due, saying, "Oh, I need more time." I've already given a soft deadline if you watch the tutorial. So I'm getting about 3-4 direct messages from all of you still after the assignment was due saying that you need more time. One, you didn't watch the tutorial when I said you don't need to tell me that you need more time. And two, why are you messaging me like a week late? Like you've gotten the assignment on the Monday or the previous Monday, and now you're emailing me or direct messaging me 2 weeks later saying, I can't do it, I don't know how to figure it out. That to me is you not stepping up. That to me is you failed to take a look at the assignment a week or 2 weeks ago and you haven't been able to think about it. Again, the very first week I asked you to prepare a time and space every day. The first 3 weeks, you definitely have not been working 5 to 7 hours. I've given you less than that. You are now going to be doing more. Every day I've asked you to work 2 hours a day. If you have not been able to figure out the assignments, then you have not been doing the 2 hours a day. So that means you have been letting me down, you've been letting yourself down, and for that, I can't help you. I guess the point of this live stream is I'm asking you, can I just get back to teaching now? I can't handhold you guys. In classroom, I can, but in this digital platform, I can't anymore. It's the nature of this. I can't answer email after email because it takes up time now from me doing other stuff that I have to do digitally. So I'm asking you, I'm pleading you, can you just get up to speed? And if you need to humble yourself to figure it out, figure it out. I find that it's these same people that are always constantly doing things late or handing things in late at night and it's not really good, or it's the people asking me to handhold. I need you now to be a different person. You need to transform, okay? If you know Pokemon, you need to become from a Caterpie into a Butterfree. You know, 3 people know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get back to this. Where are we going? And here. Okay, there we go. We've got your comments here and that here. Okay. All right. Next week, this is a good one. Woo! Okay, let's do the new after. Self-reflection. There's going to be a lot of stuff with worldview because we're going to be talking about perspectives, religions, beliefs, worldviews, fear, how everything affects your thinking and what you're going to do to create something positive. So everything that has affected you will continue to be your lens. That's why it's called a worldview. Imagine you have glasses and that you put these glasses on. How do you see that world? Some of you might have hurt and school has been very negative for you. So the glasses are cracked. And so you see this sort of worldview in sort of this broken way that, you know what, I just don't like school. Some of you have perfect like 40/20 vision that you can see far because your worldview is intact, and things have always been positive for you. For some people, it's different. So what I want to help you understand is you will need time and space to reflect on what worldview is. Whether it's your upbringing that changes you, whether it's your religion that's changed you, whether it's hurt that's changed you, whether it's school, whatever it is, you're going to try and figure out why you are seeing the world a certain way. And then we're going to turn it into your passion. So next week I'm going to be talking about how your worldview changes how you act towards certain things and why you love certain things. I know for a fact that some people here love Harry Potter. Some people in the street, I'm sure, will love Harry Potter. Why is that? And why do people not love it? Some people just love the fantasy world of it. They love the fact that J.K. Rowling just has this, she's a literary wizard even. And some people just don't care. Some people love cooking, right? They express it in cooking. Some people, you can give them some rice and some sugar on that rice and they're fine. Some people love sports. Why are we bent in these certain ways? And it's our worldview that changes the way that we interact with the world, and also it interacts with our passion. And so what we're going to be doing next week, which I call Purpose in the Passion Playbook. That is what our unit's going to be on. The Purpose in the Passion Playbook. And what we'll be able to do is talk about what drives you. What are the things that you're passionate about? So if you love gymnastics, if you love basketball, if you love soccer, if you love baking, if you love writing, if you love art, if you love drawing, if you love photography, if you love cars, whatever it is, why do you love it that way? And how are you going to be able to express it? So that's something that we're going to be starting next week. You'll need space and time. So why was I talking about all this stuff earlier? It's because I need you to know that you have to give your best now. We're starting the projects and it cannot be the technical aspects. I cannot help you with that because now we are getting into like the nitty gritty. Like this is the stuff that you're going to be attaching and you're going to be learning from. I'm not sure what's happening to Inside Out. I'm sort of bringing it together, Rosie. So with the Inside Out, we were talking about like the inside like of your mind and all this stuff, but we just don't have the time. Being limited to 5 to 7 hours is very, very limiting. 5 to 7 hours is basically one day. So I had to cut 4/5 of our class time, of our working time, and now I'm turning it into something fun. So I can't just give you information. I want to make it fun for you. So you have to tune in Monday in terms of what we're going to do next. Okay? So self-reflection, you need to block off that time. It's going to be very important. So what will we be using? Edmodo, Padlet, Flipgrid, and you're going to be filming yourself doing things. If you don't know how to use these things yet, you need to know how to do it. Okay? Here's the optional aspects. At the end, for the summative, you are going to be doing a summative TED Talk of some sort. You're going to be presenting what you've learned. So if you want to get ahead of the game, you need to learn how to use these programs. And for these two, learn how to narrate. There's an audio function program on there. So when we get there in about 4 more weeks, so a month from, it'll be close to June, you're going to be creating your summative during a presentation. I'll give you more details of it on Monday. Okay? So that's all that. I'm excited to present this new unit on Monday. You've sort of started it now with language arts because we're talking about fear, right? How do we understand what makes us scared? For some of us, because of this virus, I'm looking at the window if you guys don't know. Window's that way. If you don't know that this virus has sort of captured, like it's captured and paralyzed some people because they are so scared of it. Like, for example, some people have not left their rooms. Some people have not left their houses. Like it's been a month since lockdown and people are still deathly afraid to leave. And that's fine because they believe a certain thing. There are other places, like did you know the state of Texas in the United States did not do a lockdown drill? Did you know the whole country of Sweden did not do any lockdown whatsoever? Like they didn't do anything. Nothing shut down. Sweden is definitely smaller than us, but they didn't even many of them didn't even socially distance. But they're not facing any of the crisis that we're facing now. People losing jobs, the economy, life was normal. Texas did the same thing. Texas has less people than us, in terms of population by 10 million, but they also have less deaths. But they didn't do anything. Texas, just the state, I think has 10 million less people than us. We have, I don't know, I can't remember, 54 million. Let's say we have 40 million. They'll have 30 million people, which is not a lot. So what makes people just not afraid is, and I would argue that it's the worldview. So those are the things that you're going to be talking about. Okay. Any questions for me? I'm going to take a look at the stream right now. Good. We've got the math. We're good. We're going to end this because it's 9:30 and I want you to study what's happening with Inside Out. Okay. So it's 9:30. Here's the last thing I want to talk about. New. All right. I don't know why this happened to me. I don't know why, if I'm the only person in the entire district. But if you can help me next week, welcome a new student that we are going to be having next week. I don't know any of the details, but we will have a new student that will be joining Division 3. And no, they're not my daughters. They are on her. They've gone back to their own divisions. But we will have a brand new student that will be joining our projects, our units, and Edmodo and teams and all that. So please welcome them. I don't know. I know that we will. Sorry, I'm just reading Rosie's question. I lost my train of thought. I have no idea what I was going to say. So everyone's saying, yay, yay, yay. It is going to be great. I completely forgot what I was going to say. So let's just help welcome the student. It's kind of weird that we're online. The student I know is possibly ELL. And I don't know the level of English, so I'm hoping those who can speak different languages online would help me out. Hopefully the captions on YouTube will help that out too. What grade? Oh, I do know what grade. 6th grade, and I don't know who it is. Okay. Yay, but also that must be difficult. I'm not sure what would be difficult. For me or for them? It would be pretty difficult jumping into this classroom. This is going to be so difficult. What's going to be so difficult? Sorry. Like for me to integrate someone new into the classroom? Or going to communicate to someone in another language? Okay. To answer the Flipgrid question, if you check the post of the week, it is totally there now. Okay. So I have posted Flipgrid post of the week. And it is, refreshing. Oh, I pressed my icon. Okay, post of the week there, and Thursday, Padlet. Okay, so these were all due today, right? Lesson 2, Lesson 3, Padlet. 6s, Lesson 3 and 4, that's on Flipgrid. Your math test today, 7s, I'll try and release it at 10. Flipgrid, show me your handwriting, is right there. Okay, student badges are available in the folders. Okay, so I've got to end this live stream. Let me answer any questions that you have now. The fact that they have to join in this crazy, yeah, it's difficult. Everything, you know what? I'm used to taking risks, and I thank you for you all taking risks for me. I didn't have a say in it, but I'm going to welcome it with a fresh set of eyes and a big old warm heart. Yeah, that's true. I can't help them online. Okay, just so it's not too long for everyone else to watch this, I'm going to end this live stream. I'm going to open up a Teams meet right now. If you have any questions, let's go on to Teams. And so I need to send this to onto Edmodo right now. Okay, so I will see you all out. Thank you very much for Rosie for being able to help out. Yes, it's crazy times, but we will, and yes, their minds will be blown. Okay, I will see you all soon. I'll see you in Teams. The Flipgrid is up there. Don't forget to do your first steps. Don't forget to do your question of the day. And also the test will be live around 10 o'clock. If you have any questions, let's go on to Teams right now. Okay, see you soon.